so high emotion right now because I've been seeing all you beautiful girls with so talented and so pretty that if I get through this without sobbing, it'll be a miracle, okay? Yes, okay, so we got this. This is my presentation on VTubers with disabilities. I really like this picture. Look at it. That person, that clip art, has a prosthetic leg, and they're playing VR with their friend. Isn't that beautiful? All right, next slide. Next slide. Oh. All right. VR, or virtual reality, is a simulated experience via technology. This usually includes a headset projecting the person into alternative worlds. In virtual reality, you can go anywhere. You can go to a forest, to a beach, even to a city. It's limitless. And the best part about it is that you can go to all those places with your friends. Who and what is VR for? Well, many have the preconceived notion that VR is strictly for gaming. In reality, many use it to socialize. There are even accommodations for people who are deaf or hard of hearing, such as subtitles. And during the pandemic, when I was really lonely and I had no one that I could talk to in real life, I used VR so I could talk to people and find connection when there was a time that I really couldn't find connection anywhere else, right? Next slide. Oh. Now, I'm not just talking about virtual reality today. I've done that before. I'm talking about VTubing. What is a VTuber? You guys are probably like, what's that? Is that some type of a vegetable? It's not a vegetable, guys. Originally known as virtual YouTubing, a VTuber is a person who takes on a fictional identity and appearance while creating content. And this is not YouTube anymore. You can stream or do any kind of content and be a virtual YouTuber, such as short-form TikTok content or virtually any kind of content. Anything possible, really. And a VTuber typically uses an animated model as an avatar with face tracking to convey emotions and expressions. And that right there is my VTuber, and she's just like, you know? And basically, you can do this for cheap and for free, right? So there's ways to do this very, very cheap. And then there's also a phone app that you can use for free to do VTubing called Reality app. And you can just do it on your phone. You don't even need a computer to do this kind of stuff, right? You don't need a fancy headset. This is so cool. Alright, next slide. Alright. Who can be a VTuber? Right? Who can be a VTuber? And everyone's probably like, well, it has to be able people or neurotypical people, right? No. Anyone can do it. Anyone who wants to be a VTuber can be a VTuber. VTubers with disabilities, not a small minority. They are not at all a small minority at all. So when I joined, there was already a whole bunch of people just like me who had a disability in this amazing virtual community. And they were so cool and so welcoming. And I wish everyone who joined the community had that kind of support. It's so cool. So many VTubers with physical disabilities, they choose to reflect them onto their models. So if you have mobility aids or assistive technology, you can put that onto your VTuber. And I know quite a couple VTubers who have wheelchairs because they have wheelchairs in real life. We're not trying to be, erase your disability here. That's not the point. You can be whoever you want to be, but a lot of people love to represent who they really are. Yes. And here we have Iron Mouse. You know the great thing about her? She's the top VTuber on Twitch, which is a major streaming platform. And she has common variable immunodeficiency. She has trouble walking and trouble going outside, and she is the top VTuber. We are not only not a small minority, we might just be the majority. You know what I mean? And next to that is Little Sleepyhead. Oh, no, not change the slide yet. Actually, hold up. Hold up, 1 second. I have to get a note.
It's back.
Sorry. Alright, this little sleepyhead, and she is the founder of VTubers with Disabilities. That is so cool, right? I just stepped onto the scene and there was already like a community for me and I can participate in. There is no, like, you know, a lot of times when you go into like a new community of people and you have a disability, you feel kind of like an outcast. That happens a lot of times with us, right? Well, not this community. This community is very, very supportive of people with disabilities. Next slide. Hold up, 1 second. Sorry guys, I'm having trouble with my notes. Alright, now this is my VTuber. I drew a lot of these pictures and some of them are 3D renders too. I am a VTuber myself. So, when I became a national queen, the first thing I knew I wanted to do was to become a VTuber, okay? I wanted to do it so bad for so long and I didn't have the confidence or self-worth in myself to actually go get that. You know what I mean? I didn't have that. I saw other VTubers up on, you know, platforms, and I thought, well, I'm just too anxious to do it. I can't do it, right? And then I won this, and the first thing I did was like, I'm gonna be a VTuber. And that night, I believe I made my Twitter account, and I debuted in September and continued streaming. But after that, I took a couple months off to travel around America with my mom. So we went to a lot of the states. It's really cool. We've gone from like Massachusetts to Nevada and now we're here, which is super, super cool. And my favorite thing about streaming is getting to talk to people about my experiences, right? I've talked a lot about like Miss Amazing on my streams. That's like one of my favorite things to talk about. I'm really just honing my skill of like never being able to shut up. So, yeah. And I don't think I could have done any of this without the confidence in myself. And I want to give back by holding a charity stream. And I hope you will all see me there. So I'm in the middle of planning it, yes.
Thank you so much, Tori, for uplifting and empowering others to be themselves.